My favourite memory since starting Carparison, I'm going to have to choose something slightly different because I think some of the more obvious ones have been taken, but going back to the really early days when there was only 4 of us in our old office, experimenting with different special offers and deals, just trying to make the phone ring. And there was one particular bespoke offer that we came across that we decided to go for ourselves. And we'd gone from generating like 2 inquiries a day, put this offer live on, I think it was a Thursday afternoon at 4 o'clock. Came back in the next day to about 30 leads, and there was the moment that the penny dropped. It was like, this is how we're going to do it. And yeah, never looked back since. So just been doing more of the same. But yeah, I suppose the realisation of how we were going to make this business work was probably the highlight for me. And then reflecting on, I suppose, where we are today in relation to that.
My favourite memory was from the day when we conducted the first round of the transaction manager interviews, and we started to build the sales management team.
My favourite memory would have to be the first day in the new office, after months of planning and hard work, seeing everyone come into the office and experience that for the first time, seeing everyone smiling and enjoying a really nice workplace was something quite special.
So my favourite memory at Carparison would be when the admin manager Kate got a little bit tipsy and sung "Place Your Hands" by Reef at the top of her voice in a very crowded karaoke bar on my first staff night out. It's one hell of a way to welcome me into the team.
I think my favourite memory has got to be when we did our first own batch of Tesla Model 3s, and I arrived at our previous compound to find 235 vehicles all nicely lined up and looking lovely, and it was like, right, we're really hitting the big time now. This is becoming a real thing, and I think it's my favourite memory because that really started to get us noticed as a business in the industry with our competitors and also our peers.
My favourite memory at Carparison would have to be the launch of our current website. So that was in April 2020, in the middle of COVID-19 lockdown. So we were all scrambling away from home getting that live, but we hit the deadline and it did very well. So yeah, that's my favourite memory.
Hi Mum. So my best memory of Carparison would be my interview. Proceeded to turn up with a notebook, clipboard, lots of questions, lots of detailed analysis of the history of Carparison. Didn't really need any of that, but then decided to interview my prospective managers instead. Crossed my legs all officially and said, all right, Charlotte, Andy, tell me a bit about this, that and the other. Anyway, it went down really well. It was a bit risky, but yeah, great vibe and made it. That's it, okay.
My favourite memory is the day that I met Ryan.
So I've only been here 2 weeks, but we won a company award on a Friday, and we had an ice cream van turn up, and I think when I started as well, there was some free lunch. So yeah, there we go.
I think my favourite memory from Carparison is when we won the AM award up in Manchester, and I was fortunate, not Manchester, sorry, Birmingham. I was fortunate enough to be there on the night that we won it, and yeah, it was just a real sort of marker in the sand that we'd sort of made it, and we were sort of now known in the industry. That and probably doing our first big batch deal on GLCs back in 2019. Which sort of really set the phones ringing. So that would probably be my 2 top moments.
When we moved into our lovely new fantastic offices where we are today, and seeing us grow and all being back together as a team.
Yeah, my favourite memory is probably the day that Phil told the infamous chicken joke, and some of the reactions from management when that joke was told was brought a smile to everyone's face. I can't say it. I can't say it.
When me and Josh went out in the Genesis GV60, which was the first time I'd ever been in an electric car, and it was insane. And the instant talk, when they say it's instant, like you're there and then you're not there anymore. It was it was a lot of fun, and the seats were ventilated, which was a very weird experience, but it was really good fun.